What's up, guys? Specstar here today, and in the spirit of UFC 229 and what may be the biggest MMA fight ever, I have got a Monotype team that's all fighting, and I have nicknamed the Pokemon after some of the fighters or the characters involved. And basically, I had to throw Machamp in there, which isn't really a Pokemon you'd want on a Monotype team. But I had to throw it in there because nothing else really fit Khabib, so I had to put something in there. And if you guys were watching that fight tonight, which you should be because it's going to be a big time thing, comment down below who you think's going to win it and why. So first off here, I am facing a Ghost Mono, so yikes. I've got some answers for Ghost on the team, but Sableye is going to be an absolute nightmare for me to break. I think I want to lead off with my Virizion, and he doesn't even lead off with his Sableye. That's interesting. I was going to lead off with Virizion because I need Terrakion to take that chunk out of Sableye, and it can't be pre-megged before I bring Terrakion in on it. So I'm going to Combine on his Decidueye just to kind of see what he's trying to do. Oh man, I'm facing a Lord right now. He gets me with the Brave Bird right off the bat. Oh, that's something else, ain't it? I feel like it's probably gonna be Z-Moose. I don't know if I want to go into something and click knockoff. I might have to go out into my Gallade, which isn't very useful in this game. I think I gotta go Gallade and just click knockoff here. I could see him go out in a Sableye here, but yeah, based on him having Brave Bird on this Pokemon, I didn't think he was going to be doing too much switching. Looks like he was Z, and they just killed anyway, so good enough. And I'll click Zen Headbutt here just because it has the flinch chance, not like I was switching on this Pokemon at all, and we do get the flinch, which is beautiful. And I'll just go for another Zen Headbutt to hit this Pokemon pretty hard. Takes that pretty comfortably. I don't think Shadow Sneak takes me out. Maybe if it's Life Orb. I'm just going to click my Zen. He goes for the Sneak. He is Life Orb. We do still survive it because Mega Gallade is a lot bulkier than Gallade. Especially on the physically defensive side because it was terrible there before. So against this Pokemon, I'll just get the chip with knockoff. I'll just get the chip. Fake Out will take me out, that's fine. Now this thing is setup fodder for my Scrafty, and it looks like it's time to go for this. You're up, Tony. Let's see if Ferguson can get the sweep here. It's looking incredibly threatening to him. And this Pokemon is basically my designated answer to Ghost Monotypes. This is the Pokemon that is supposed to take them down. It also can help a little bit with Psychic Monos, which is why it's actually max speed, because for Ghost I'd probably want to be more bulk invested. He's going to knock off my Chesto Berry, but that doesn't really matter because I can just Raw Rest against his team. And he's going to go into Gengar here, and I will just knock that motherfucker off. Yep, and that thing is going down. Do not curse body me. Fortunately, it does not. And I got some Moxie going, and it is looking like G to the Chi here. I will knock this Pokemon off. Even if it's Scarf, it can't KO me. Although, I got love from my brother from LD, my Blacephalon. Carried my team my first week there. And that thing's gonna go down. And it's looking like GG here, so I'll find my next battle. The biggest obstacle is going to be teams that are... Ooh, dark. The biggest obstacle is going to be teams that are flying. Those are the biggest problem for this. Fairy is a pretty big issue too, but I can kind of get... maybe that's worse actually, but it's close call. I can get Terrakion kind of going against Fairies because they're not usually very quick, and I have Poison Jab. So I'll just click knockoff again here. And we got a Dark... This is a lesson. Dark Monotype team should have Mega Sableye. Otherwise, you just get destroyed by fighting. So I'll probably just lead off with my Khabib. He leads Mandibus. I'm just gonna dynamic punch that. If I get this thing chipped down, he's screwed. So we'll do that. He's gonna bring up Palisand here. Last Mon. We'll take that thing out. And Scrafty just put in the work. So he goes for the Toxic there. Alright. So you got information on what his set is. Now I gotta bring in Terrakion here. He'll probably try to roost. Yep. And I'm looking for the Stone Edge switch and he doesn't have. It looks like they... Oh, okay, and I missed my Stone Edge. And he goes through Confusion and Toxics me. That is a massive turn for him. He's still in a bad position, but missing that Stone Edge, taking Mandibuzz down meant he lost. Okay, and he's gonna go into Muck and he's gonna miss another one. This is his win condition here. Yeah. He's put himself in a bad position and then he's just getting the RNG. Well, what do you expect when you're playing Pokemon? Am I right? I'm not gonna salvage just Muck. I'm just gonna click Dynamic Punch in case he tries to roost, which he does try to do, and he's still not getting confused. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in Terrakion. I'm gonna get a KO with Close Combat. You can choose this Pokemon or anything, but something he goes into is gonna drop. He goes into Muck, that's not taking this. I'm just gonna take him out with another one. He can choose to Sneak me. I'll take it pretty comfortably since it's non-stab. Muck is gonna go down here. Biggest concern is probably that Sharpedo. Alright, so here it comes. A little bit of a Beetlejuice moment there. This thing may very well have Psychic Fang. I'm just gonna go out into this because what the hell else do I have to go out into? I almost want to Calm Mind predicting Mandibuzz to come in. I'm gonna click Focus Blast, which covers either option. Now I'm gonna Giga Drain because he may want to leave it. I'm just... I'm a coward when it comes to Focus Blast. I do not want to rely on clicking... You know, I'm gonna wimp out and click Giga Drain. It goes for Ice Fang, and that actually takes us out. Wow, you suck, Virizion. So that tells me he doesn't have Psychic Fang, which means Heracross takes any hit from this Pokemon, and I click Close Combat. He can go into Mandibuzz and try to chip me down with his helmet a little bit. I think that's what he would try to do here. At that health, he can't really salvage it, and I'm still looking towards my condition of winning with Scrafty. That's what I'm thinking about right now and the way I'm planning out this game. This game would have been a lot easier if Terrakion wanted to land its Stone Edges early in the game. I guess it's saying something, a prediction about the cards that Ferguson's doing all the work and Pettis is letting us down. So, might just be Ferguson's night. Although, the betting odds were pretty much saying that anyway. So here comes Crocodile, and I resist both this thing's stab, but I want to be careful of this Pokemon because it's so important. But what do I have to switch in? Nothing. Clicking Close Combat. He is locking himself in a Fire Fang, alright. Let's claim a life. Claim a life here with my Terrakion. Actually, it might have been a tactical error because now he can kind of lock into Earthquake, which is a bit of an issue. Oh well. Just screwing around with a little bit of a Monotype live here. He goes on to Weavile. Alright. So all there is to do is click Close Combat here. He's a Life Orb. Alright. What is Scrafty's weight? I think Low Kick has 60 base power against Scrafty. That's what I think it has. Let's run a calc. Chivas to be safe. No band. A Life Orb on it. He's taking a bit to make his turn anyway, so we got time. Scrafty. Low Kick. doing nothing. Okay, but Icicle Crash does too much. Oh, because that's Chopple. Good catch. Protect? What the hell is this? Okay. Wow, that's something. Icicle Crash to a KO, so I don't really want to go into this. I might have to go into Glade here. Which is less than ideal, but situation we're in. I could have, I guess, tried to go into Scrafty and banked on this being a stupid non-Icicle Crash set with Fake Out, Protect, Ice Shard, which would be the worst set of all time. Really, really trash. I don't know what this is. He goes into Greninja. I'm going to take that thing out with Drain Punch. Okay, so that means it's over, right? Unless Crocodile's got a crit inside of it, which hopefully it does not. Now he brings back in Weavile. He's sacked. Sink it to Sable. Is that what he's trying to do? Okay, he tries to fake me out through my inner focus. You know what, bud? I've been there. I've been there. I'm not going to cast judgment on you for that. And it's down to Crocodile, who ideally will not crit me. It does crit me, but not with a move that it would have mattered with, so cheat there. And let's get the next battle. The team so far holding out pretty decently. Although we faced, what do we face? We faced Dark and we faced... Ugh, my mind's blanking. We faced Dark and we faced Ghost, so on paper, an advantageous matchup and a disadvantageous matchup. Oh, did I not click Find Battle? I swore I did. Huh, I guess I didn't. Might be my age catching up to me finally. I'm going senile before my prime, so I got no control on this team, which is, what is there to do? I guess I just go into this Pokemon and put pressure on. Use Fortress, so I will just click my Stone Edge. And I'll miss it. That's awesome. Oh, looks like we're catching an L here. Looks like we're going to be catching a fat L here. Not looking good for us. The Bug is another very tough one for fighting to deal with. Gyro Ball? Who's Gyro Ball Fortress in 2018? Normally the thing's going to be Stealth Rock, Spikes, Rapid Spin, and Volt Switch, so it's a bit of a weird set, but I guess it works out for him there. Alright, so this is a challenge. I might have to look at winning with Heracross, so I probably want to go into Machamp here. I go for a Dynamic Punch, see what he wants to do. Scizor is very annoying for us to deal with. Very annoying. I wonder if I might want to put something like Infernape on this team. Oh well, I'm probably just going to use this team for this live anyway. I don't need to worry too much about how well it works. Here comes Shuckle. Or this might be my opportunity. Just Sword Stance with Glade. I'm going for it. See if he opts to get his webs up here, which I think he would, instead of trying to Encore me. I'm gonna go for my SD. Oh, he hurts himself in confusion. That's unfortunate for him. And I'm gonna miss my headbutt. He gets confused again. That's brutal for the opponent here. But Zen Headbutt will go through. You know what? We take those. We take those. Gladly, I'll take those. And I'll probably get one or two more here. Just gonna do a short little one for the occasion. And here is Flying. Alright. Alright, this will be an interesting one. Doesn't have too many Pokemon that would run flying coverage. I see Pidgeot, Articuno, and Honchkrow. The others probably wouldn't unless Landorus is Sky Strike, which very well may be, although in Monotype you might want coverage instead. like the Z Continental Crush. Those wings are mesmerizing me. I'm just gonna lead off with Machamp. He leads Pidgeot. We take one. We're AV, we take one. Not like Machamp was gonna do anything versus anything else anyway. He goes for Hurricane, crits, and we take a crit. And fortunately we break through and crit back. Wow, what a turn. Hurricane confuses me, crits me, Dynamic Punch crits him. Goes for Fly. Okay. Oh, alright. Yeah, no guard does that. That's something, ain't it? Yeah. Alright, so he's still up in the sky. He's gonna come down here and I'm gonna finish him with knockoff. Actually, I should Dragon Dance. That's interesting though. Gotta love no guard. That's an awesome ability. I didn't even remember that myself. So he's gonna land with Fly, do a ton, and I'm gonna click Drain Punch. Get a little bit of help. Yeah, I think that's my play. Just click Drain Punch. I'll drop, and that's fine. Scrafty versus his team, kind of a crappy matchup anyway. So I'm gonna lead off with Terrakion here. He goes Sigilith. I gotta land the Stone Edge, although Pettis the Terrakion has not been very good at doing that. Fortunately, it picks this time to land one. I'm not sure what he wants to bring out here. He goes Honchkrow. Honchkrow isn't worth risking a miss. I think I want to sack Virizion. No, I don't, because it can HP Ice Salamence. I want to sack my Glade. He goes for Superpower. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And I'll Drain Punch this thing. With the attack drop, I don't know if he's taking me out with a Brave Bird. He is not. Alright, so it's all down to Ments here, pretty much. He's got to put all his cards in the Ments basket. I just Zen Headbutt this thing. And I Zen Mistbutt the thing. He's got to be Scarf then, I guess. If he's clicking that, he's got to be Scarf, so... Yeah, I probably should have went... Nah, because I would have just let Articuno in for free. I'm going to click Stone Edge here, of course. Hopefully we'll land it. Normally I don't mind running Rock Slide on this Pokemon, but definitely want to P-Jab on a Monotype team to make sure I can kind of deal with any Fairy Mono I stumble across. If only Terrakion had no guard. But it is fortunately able to land it, and that's great news. I'm going to want to be able to hit this thing with an accurate close combat, so I'm going to want to go out into my Virizion here. His Heracross could potentially just get taken out by Hurricane. I think that's my overall smartest play here, just to play to the safest win condition there is. And he's not clicking that move. He is ready for it being the final turn. There he does click it. Oh wow, he goes for Sub-Zero Slammer. Virizion taking that. I'm going to click Calm Mind in case he clicks Substitute, because if he doesn't click Substitute, I'm completely fine. He goes for Freeze Dry, alright. I go into Heracross here, and I click Close Combat and try to put this thing in range of Terrakion's Close Combat. Just because I don't trust Stone Edge. I trust it as far as I can throw it, and that is exactly it. So I'm just going to click CC twice and hope that's enough to wrap it up. I'll be able to tell by Heracross's damage if I have to risk Stone Edge on Terrakion, but I probably won't have to. I'm going to put the timer on because this guy's stalling now that it's the end of the battle. And he is out the building. Come on, man. You never know, you might have enough bulk on this thing to force me to click that terrible, inaccurate move. He is out. How long in this are we? 19. Let's get another battle. Get one more to wrap it up, because this ending with the guy disappearing is lame. Fighting on fighting, okay. So basically, Mega Gallade versus Mega Gallade. This is a chess game, and Mega Gallade is the king. I do not deal with Mega Gallade. Wow. Okay. I probably want to lead off with Heracross, I think. Because he likely wants to lead off with Mega Gallade. He leads off with Scrafty, okay. I tend to click close combat on that thing. If he goes into Gallade, I get chip on that. And that's working towards the end of the game, when it'll likely come down to Mega Gallade versus Mega Gallade. He goes for Substitute, that's gonna fail. Excellent turn for me, great start. Although it's not like Scrafty is the most important Pokemon in this matchup. It's gonna come down to Gallade, and Hawlucha, they're very important. Isn't a Hawlucha? Close Combat's doing enough that I don't let this thing set up. So I almost wanna just keep clicking it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep clicking it. I don't know if he's Citrus or Power Herb. Goes for high jump kick, not really sure why. Okay, so he's not using an item. It's gotta be Power Herb. It's got to be Power Herb. Is this thing in range of my quick attack? I don't think it is. Probably is not. Brachion. Choice Band. Let's put quick attack on this. Okay, definitely is not, so I don't know what the hell to do here. I'm gonna go into this. Click Bullet Punch, try to put him in range of quick attack. I think that's my move. Very difficult Pokemon to play around with this kind of mono. Lychee Berry, alright. And Machamp is going to come in clutch, and for the second consecutive Pokemon he is unable to click a substitute that he goes for. And this battle is going to end. Alright. So Machamp's Bullet Punch is going to prove very clutch there. There's a Scrafty. Machamp might be important. Lets me play more aggressively with Terrakion. I'm going to go into Virizion. Virizion, not that important. Not that important. He goes for a Focus Punch. Wow. Very interesting turn. That's gotta be his only fighting move, right? So I can go into my Scrafty and just click Drain Punch, and he's almost guaranteed to not be max speed, right? Yeah, I think this is my smartest play. This Pokemon, very close to worthless. Scrafty in this matchup. If I can get anything out of it, that is above its expectation against a fighting mono. So it's gonna get a KO there. Ultimately, this is looking like it's just gonna come down to Gallade. Lychee Berry Hawlucha is very interesting. I actually very nearly put Hawlucha on this team, but I opted instead to go for my Machamp because I wanted to have a more Khabib-esque Pokemon. The Hawlucha set I was going to bring was Citrus Berry. I was going to run Substitute, Swords and Hands, High Jump Kick, and Acro, and that's what I was looking at for it. This man here went in a completely different direction. And this Napier, I don't have switching at all, so I'm just going to click Drain Punch. It's for close combat, and Scrafty is going to go down. Does that show that it's not Scarf? Is Scrafty bulky enough that if it's Scarf, Scrafty takes that? We'll find out. We'll find out. No. Nope, Scrafty is terrible. So I'm gonna have to go into Machamp here. Just throw off a dynamic punch. He doesn't have a switch into this either, so that's interesting. Probably he just lets something go and then brings in Gallade to try to revenge it. If he goes hard Gallade, that's a misplay. Very big misplay, because Gallade is his win condition, and he needs to keep it out of range of my Gallade. Just taking a little bit with this turn, probably figuring out what's the least valuable to his team, and it's probably Lucario, so he should probably just sack off Lucario. That's what I would do in his position, but we'll see what he's thinking. He goes out in Gallade, wow. Yeah, I think that's a misplay. I think that's a misplay, because now he has to chance Confusion, and if I beat him on the Confusion, then he is in a bad position. So Dynamic Punch does as much damage as a Ice Punch, because 150 subtract 2 is 75, so I'm just gonna click that. He goes for a knockoff. Okay. He didn't even Mega, wow. So now it's in range of Bullet Punch. Ooh, I have no clue why he's throwing that away. And he clicked knockoff, predicting me to go into Megalade, I guess. I was not throwing that thing away. No, sir. I know what that Pokemon is worth. Wow. Well, things look a little better for us, but Hawlucha's still scary. Because it pressures out my Gallade, which beats everything else, so... And I don't really have the sack numbers, so... It's gonna be an interesting end to this battle. Just taking off my Assault Vest. I just have to Dynamic Punch this. I do still have priority in the back with Terrakion for the Hawlucha. He goes for Secret Sword, and wow, that takes me out. So I'm gonna go into Gallade here. I'm gonna go ahead and just go right for my Zen Headbutt. And he's gotta pick what dies. And probably Lucario, I think, again. So here he does go into Lucario, not opting to sack his most important Pokemon this time. I'll just Drain Punch this Pokemon. Probably see him go for priority move. I can't go Terrakion because it might be, or he might just go for a CC or something, but it might have been Bullet Punch. Probably see Hawk come in here. I'm definitely in range of Acro, so I have to make a prediction into my Terrakion if he goes Haw. And he does go Haw. He goes for Acro, and he may just want to go for another Acro here. I'm going to go for Quick Attack. See what he wants to do. It's an interesting end of this battle. He has got to play safe with Hawlucha. That's what I think. I think he just goes into potentially probably Keldeo here, because I think his Nape's Scarf. He does go into Keldeo, alright. I think I have to make the play in a Gallade, because, yeah, I lost if it didn't work out. I lost if I let my Terrakion go down, should I say. Instead of muffing up my words here. Go for Zen Headbutt, take down the Keldeo. And if Nape's Scarf, this might be just GG. Isn't a Hawlucha, I gotta bank on being faster than that thing. If I'm not, it's over. And I am, so Drain Punch takes it down, and it's all gonna come down to if Nape is Scarfed. And I'll click my Zen Headbutt. Is the Nape Scarfed? Is he showing a Z move on anything? He hasn't, so it might be Z move in for Nape, but we will see. Interesting turn here. He goes for Mach Punch, and Zen Headbutt lands, so GG, my man. That was a good battle, and a good end to this live, so that's going to be it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you guys got any predictions or anything about the fight, drop them below. My prediction is Khabib round 4 TKO. TKO. That's from watching Pokemon that I did that. Round 4 TKO. It's going to be strikes on the ground. That's what I think. But let me know what you guys think. And have yourselves a good night.